When you refer to this statistic of 85% of churches across the country not dedicating any resources toward relationship and marriage ministry, and you say that's good news.
Yeah.
Can you say more about why you would consider that to be good news?
I think it's overwhelmingly clear that this is the greatest threat that faces the church in the world right now. And I've seen throughout the church's history, from her very origins, the church has been the very best firefighting team in world history. The church can do great things when she becomes motivated and strategic. So when I see that 85% of churches are spending nothing in this area, imagine what would happen if that was flipped. If 85% of churches were focused on being the hub for relationship health in their communities, what would happen?
I like the idea of flipping that statistic. What if 85% of the churches did invest intentionally in this? Wow. That's bringing the team. That's bringing the team onto the field, huh?
Yeah, that's right. One generation of Christian marriage well lived would transform the world.
Love it. So, JP, in kind of summary here, of all the important needs that the body of Christ is wrestling with and trying to help meet, and all the possible ministry priorities, if you were to just summarize why you see relational ministry as just being central, critical, moving forward for the church as a whole, how would you capture that in a sentence or two?
It's a great question. Why was marriage ministry not as important in the 1860s and 1870s, let's say, in an American church? It's because the entire culture around us reinforced the importance and the social, both the social and cultural and religious importance of marriage, right? All that's vanished. I cite in my book a secular scholar from the Northwest, Rodney Stark, who wrote the book Triumph of Christianity. And he talks about, from a social science perspective, why did Christianity spread so effectively in the ancient world, even long before Constantine? And he said one of the big fundamental factors was the attractiveness of Christian marriage. The attractiveness of Christian marriage caused pagan women and pagan men to run to the gospel. And I think we're in that age again. If the church can facilitate and help Christians live those high ideals of the gospel in marriage, the church can again convert the world. And that's why I'm so excited about Friends of the Family, Dave, that you guys have all of those ingredients that we saw out in Jacksonville. You have deep expertise in these areas. You've been at work in this region for decades. You know, you have great relationships with churches. You know that the church is the solution, and that you exist in an environment to serve and support the church. I use the expression that we follow a John the Baptist strategy. We want to decrease and we want the church to increase, and in our work. And I see all of that out there in Oregon, and it makes me excited about what God has in store.
We are too, JP, and thank you so much for giving some of your time to come join us here this evening. We continue to pray blessings on you and your ministry and the work that you're doing across the country. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much, Dave.
All right.
Great to be with you.